Pretty good for a 6 day, being all verts and stuff like that. But we got room to improve. But it's a good sign to see some of the young guys make plays, and some of the usuals do their stuff. So good day to build upon.
You've done the Lewiston thing a few years now. What do you like about this whole setup?
You get to come back, play on a kind of a high school field or junior high field. But I think the biggest thing is just you're around the team constantly. It's good team bonding stuff. It's a grind. So I think that's the best. It's all football. I love football, so anything to do with football, it's good.
Gabe mentioned the same thing about bonding. I mean, how can you see this actually working in terms of team bonding, or what are some things you guys do other than just hang out in Lewiston?
It's kind of a Phil thing. I mean, we're always around each other. You just get to know each other a little better than just being teammates and stuff like that, more personal level. And then the coaches do a nice job of letting us go to some beach down there or something like that. We go to a pool, we go to a movie. So there's a lot of different things we get to do. It's just good to, we're all in on football, and then once we get a little break, we're all out right there. So it's good.
With some more sophomores and juniors and seniors and returning starters than in seasons past, have you guys been able to get after it a little quicker?
Yeah, I think we've had a little better chemistry, start off, and then these young guys did a nice job, learning the system this summer, coming out here and not really hesitating. So I thought we hit the ground running. We had a good day. I won't say it's great, but it's a pretty good day to build upon.
Desmond and Porter in particular, how do you think they went out there on their first day?
Pretty good. I threw it to Des, just hoping for a prayer, and he got it. So I was pretty excited about that. And then Porter's got some, shows some real good potential.
What do you think about the receiving group as a whole? I mean, you have big name returners, but certainly some holes to fill and depth that kind of needs to be established.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are doing a nice job. I think we really have a great receiving core. I think they're all doing a nice job competing with each other, and I think we're pretty deep at each position, so it's just fun seeing them go out there and compete and just trying to earn a spot.
How'd the offseason go for you guys? What sort of stuff did you manage to do with the team?
It's kind of like stuff like last year. Had a few team activities. Really just did our routine in the summer when it came to throwing and running, flips, things like that. And it was just a year better, I guess. We got a year better, I think. And it was a real good offseason for us.
Gabe talked about how you and him and River often get a lot of work together. Is that like a regimented thing, like once a week or something like that?
Honestly, it's just like after we're done throwing 7-on-7, then we're, I want to get a couple more throws than they always want extra throws. So we just go out there, get some work in, get our timing down, and really just get a good feel.
Speaking of throwing up prayers, CJ Dimbry seems like he gives you a pretty wide catch radius.
Yeah. Stretch Armstrong right there. So just throw it up to CJ. His arms will just, get out there and he'll get it. So pretty good. He made it through his first practice, so that's a big accomplishment. We're going to celebrate tonight with him. So, but it was a good day for him.
The left side of the O-line, Joe Dolan, graduating. What have you seen from the rest of the guys?
We're definitely missing those guys. I mean, they were key parts, but I think these guys have done a nice job coming in. Cody, just big physical player, and then Dillard, he's definitely more athletic than I am, especially on the 10-yard dash and stuff like that. But he, was super free, and I think they've done a real nice job. We just got to get more chemistry with them up front, and I think we'll have to be pretty solid.
You mentioned a good day, not a great day. What are some things that stick out that you guys need to work on?
I think we just stumbled on some plays. We'd be on a roll, and then we'd have 2 negative plays, 3 negative plays instead of just playing the next play. And if we had a negative play, we got to finish it up with a positive play. And I think today we just let the negatives last a little too long. And hopefully tomorrow we get it down and just keep rolling.
What are the expectations for this team? What are you guys hoping to accomplish this fall?
Just get a year better. I think the 9-win season last year was awesome. We got to put that in the past and just build upon it and move forward. And, now's the time to start a legacy here at Washington State. A bunch of guys came here to, and we always talk about we want to build a legacy, we want to build a legacy. Well, here's our opportunity right now.
How much tougher is the competition between you and the skill guys and what you see in the secondary with all the guys they have coming back?
Yeah, we got some studs out there. It's definitely more competitive. They're on the receivers. They're doing a nice job competing. There's a few picks today. I think one was a fluke, but I think they've done a real nice job. They're real talented. They're fast dudes, and they love to play, and they're really competitive. So it's really fun hearing them talk out there, and it makes the game more fun.
How different is it for you now, a year later, and the experience you had last year, and on top of that, the expectations, all the stuff that comes with what you did last year?
Yeah, I think I have the same approach. You got to go out and practice every day, and you got to earn it. You got to show your teammates that you want it, that you're that you want to be the guy for them, and I think really the same mentality I have year to year.
Were you able to focus on other things this offseason because you're coming back as a starter as opposed to having to go into camp with this quarterback competition hanging over your head?
I think I've always tried to prepare myself as a starter, so I think year to year it's been the same thing. Last year I may have been in a QB battle, but I still tried to, do things to lead the team to try to separate myself in that way, not just on the field, but it's the same thing. I think every year just try to get a little better at doing my job. That's really the key focus I have. There's a few minor points here and there, going for my reads, making better plays, getting us in a better place. Little things like that I can always build upon.
You've worked a little bit more with Kalinsky and now with James Williams. What have you seen from the two of them?
I think Clancy's coming along. He showed a lot of improvement. He showed that he can run today, so I couldn't really top that out there with the running ability. But and then James, just a real decisive guy. He always makes the first guy miss, and it's real fun to watch him.
How much more dynamic does it make your offense that you have these four, good running backs this year?
Yeah, I think they're our best, our most sound position skill group right there, and just a lot of comfort back there. They know what they're doing. You get the ball in their hands, they're gonna make a play. If they're not getting it, they know where they're blocking, they know what they're doing. So it's just a real sound group.
You guys good?
Thanks, Luke.
Thanks.